podcast. Ray is back with my favorite Batman movie of all time, at least so far.
Yes, sir.
The Dark Knight, starring Christian Bale as Batman.
And Heath Ledger as the Joker.
And he played a fantastic Joker. And, I thought Jack Nicholson played a good Joker. And he did, but they played two different types of Joker. But I think anytime from now on, unless it's years down the road and Joker is played by somebody else from now on and for the foreseeable future, anytime somebody mentions the Joker, they're going to think of Heath Ledger.
Yep.
He stole the show in this one.
You want me to give my reviews first since you did last, or what?
Oh, Gary, go ahead.
Okay. This one, just going to say it flat out, I guess a 10 out of 5. This thing is just, this is overall, I would say in the last, what do you say, 10 years?
Probably.
This is probably one of the best movies that has came out. One of my personal favorites. I was actually leery about this one, and I know somebody's going to comment on it, but once I seen who was playing the Joker, I was so pissed. Because,
you wasn't on. There was a bunch of people online. It was like, Heath Ledger's playing a Joker? Oh
yeah,
my God.
because I remember him, because at that time, his big role was playing a gay cowboy. And I was like, really? They're getting somebody like that to play the Joker? And then they showed the very first production picture they released online was the one where he was, he just got beat up by Batman, and he was in the interrogating room, and he was doing that little weird pose, and it just looked horrible. And I was like, man, this is gonna suck. And he actually went and saw it before I did. And when the night he saw it, he called me and said, hey, Johnny, you got to go see it, man. It's great. So we went to the next night?
No, we went the same night. I watched it twice.
That's right. And it blew my mind. It was great. As far as the movie, I don't like using the words a whole lot, but greatness. I mean, it was just everything about it. The cast was perfect. The only thing that's really sucked to me was Katie Holmes didn't surprise her. She didn't do a return, and I hate when they do that.
Either.
I don't know. I bet she's regretting it now.
Tom Cruise probably had her ass tied up in the basement. You're not gonna make more money than me.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, there's just a few things that I noticed, and it ain't nothing nitpicky because I just noticed these. There's a few bloopers I seen in it that I got to mention.
You showed me because I never even caught on to it.
The interrogation scene where Batman grabs Joker and throws him against the glass. You can see the cameraman come around. You can see the camera on the guy's shoulder as he's walking around to get the shot.
It's real quick though. Like if you're not looking for it, you're probably not even gonna notice.
No, and then the other one I seen was when Joker comes in to confront all the what are they, like the mob dealers. Mm-hmm. When he walks in there, right after he does the how about a magic trick. If you look when they put the TV on the table, and who's the Chinese guy talking?
Lin, I think.
Yeah, when he's talking, he's not really there talking. It's a green screen. You can see the green screen shining on the table. I mean, like I said, that's just me nitpicking, but I mean, it didn't like mess the movie up or nothing like that.
See, I wasn't even sure if that was even the green screen, because I mean, they were in like a kitchen. That could have been something shining. That could have been a light above, but it might have been the green screen. I don't know.
But like I said, this movie was really dark. I mean, of course, Batman Begins was too, but I'm talking about this one was just like, I don't know, it just had one of those vibes that like it almost could have been like a rated R movie. I mean, not saying like no cussing or nothing like that. It was almost, come on, help me out now.
I don't even know. But the only thing, I can kind of see what you're talking about, though. Like, one thing kind of on the same page as you, like, when somebody would die, I mean, obviously they're not going to show somebody's brains getting splattered, but, like, he had the knife in the guy's mouth, and then it goes to the back view, and it's just like, bang, and then he just drops him, and then with the shotgun, he's like, you're going to have to wait like everybody else.
Yeah,
pops up, pow.
That's what I'm getting at. Okay, there's the way you put it. It was raw. Yeah. That's the best way I can think of it. Yeah, just shoot the dude, blasting the dude right in the freaking face with the shotgun. I thought that was, I mean, like I said, it was just one of those movies that you're like, man, Joker ain't no player. I mean, he ain't a joke in this. And like you said, him and Jack Nicholson played two separately. The Jack Nicholson Joker was more comical, I think, in my opinion. And Heath Ledger was just more psychotic.
He didn't plan as much. Where like Heath Ledger's Joker, like planned out everything. He didn't care for money. He just, like he says in the movie, he just wanted to see the world burn.
Mm-hmm. He didn't want money and stuff like that. And like I said, the one thing I know a lot of people would mention, is I don't know why they did it, but Christian Bale's voice in this.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what that was. It was weird.
He didn't have that in the first
he
one.
didn't talk like that at all in the first one. This one they added that.
Yeah.
Like in the. I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's just. I thought it was cool that they brought Scarecrow back just for that cameo, I guess you could say. I mean, just because I hate when they all of a sudden the villains just leave. You know, it showed he was still around doing his thing.
That's what I'm saying. Christopher Nolan, he makes sure he ties up stuff, which actually, I mean, it showed him tied up after Batman caught him, but from what I've heard, he might make a cameo in this third one too. I hope he does, because that'd be pretty cool. But Nolan makes sure it's not just like, oh he just got away.
Yeah.
It didn't like he just wrote him off because he couldn't think of anything. It's like, oh, well, he never got caught. Let's throw him in right here. And then the bat suit, and I never noticed it as a kid, but even Michael Keaton's Batman and stuff, they couldn't ever turn their head. They always had to turn like this. And then, Lucius Fox makes him the new suit. And that was pretty cool. But what else was it I was going to freaking talk about? I can't remember. When we talked about how Nolan kind of took a couple scenes from the first Batman on here. I love it when, he's asked Batman, you want to know how I got these scars? He's like, no, but I know how you got these, and shot little things off his arm. And then as he's falling and just laughing in theater, every time I watch it, I just get goosebumps. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then he caught him.
But I wish they wouldn't have caught him. I wish he did. But that'd have been too much like Tim Burton's, where he just, got...
But again, Burton was more dark. Batman was killing people. Batman don't kill. So, and then plus, if I read this online, I didn't think about it, but if Joker would have died, technically he would have kind of won because he had made Batman break his one rule. Batman would have let him die.
Two-Face, we're forgetting Two-Face.
Yeah.
He wasn't in it a whole lot, but it was good. I mean,
and I'll pick that Two-Face over any Two-Face anytime. Like you said, he wasn't in it too much, but it was just awesome. The effects on his face and stuff. Like the first time, I didn't even see any pictures or anything before it came out. I don't even know if they were online. But as soon as he turned around, he's like, "No, you're not yet." I was just like, "Oh, damn, that's Two-Face."
Yeah, that looked really good.
Yeah, it's like that is Two-Face. That ain't like a Tommy Lee Jones where it's like his face painted. It's like that dude's missing chunks of face.
Yeah, you can see his teeth and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. Because on the Tommy Lee Jones, you can tell it almost like they painted it on it.
Yeah.
I thought, and I mean, it may just be me, but the little guy on there that was gonna sabotage Christian Bale, Bruce Wayne,
Mr. Reese.
Yeah, the little dude.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was gonna maybe turn out to be the Riddler or something.
That's what was going around online too.
But
and then people when they had the phone in the guy's stomach, the scar almost was like a question mark, so that sent the internet. Oh, the Riddler's gonna be in the next one. It's like,
which I'd love,
maybe,
because the rumors were going around that they wanted Depp to play the Riddler, which he'd done a great job.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you what, Heath Ledger has really set the bar up high for any villain. Like this new one, Dark Knight Rises.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it is. A lot of people is going to be comparing this one to that, the Dark Knight. So Bane better do a really good job. But, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll get into Bane. I think we're going to probably do we're going to go catch it at midnight here in a couple weeks. It comes out on the 20th, but we're going to go catch that at midnight, and probably as soon as it's over, we'll do a review. Hell, we may do it right there in the car or the parking lot or something. But, Bane, Joker, even in the cartoons and all that, Joker's not a fighter. He's a thinker. Where Bane was always a big muscled up guy, and Bane in this new one is just gonna beat the shit out of him.
Well, I do wish that was one thing I told you last time we watched it. I wish the Joker would have fought Batman just a little more instead of just hitting him with the pipe.
I thought it was funny though when he was just going crazy. He's kicking him and stuff. And
so, I mean, but it was just little nitpick things that I wish I could have seen a little more in it. And what I liked about it was, honestly, the Joker character was so dark in this one that it didn't even have to be a Batman film. It could have been Heath Ledger just made up like that, and it could have been a whole nother movie. I mean, it was just, he almost stole it so much that you forget it's a Batman movie. Probably my favorite part of the movie is where he's got the fake Batman tied up, and he's got the video camera, and he's like, "Are you the real Batman?" And he's like, "Look at me," and he sounds all evil. I love that.
And then, the movie starts off with Joker in the bank, and that, introduces the Joker, but I don't really consider that an introduction to that character. And I think I heard it on a podcast for the Schmoes. They was talking about I guess you could say the official introduction is when he comes into the kitchen, ha, ha, ha. And that was like the best introduction to a character ever. Because as soon as you hear that, you're like, oh, damn. Something's about to go down. And then he does the infamous, the famous, magic trick where he just smashes the dude's face right on the pen or the pencil. And it's awesome.
What would you rate this one?
Oh, 5 out of 5, easy. Like I said,
I bet I would do it too. 5 out of 5, because I know somebody's gonna comment and go, "You can't give it 10 out of 5," so 5 out of 5.
So, something else I was gonna freaking say about this movie, and I can't remember.
You'll remember it after we hit pause.
Yeah. Either way, great movie. I can't wait to see how it gets tied up, because supposedly Nolan has said he's only doing 3. So,
which sucks, because I would have liked to see Nolan's version of the Riddler and of Penguin. I don't know, just because Penguin was one of the main guys. But it ain't going to be Frank Reynolds running around,
Or even like maybe Mr. Freeze would have been cool.
There you go. Yeah, because Arnold blew that. No, let's not get on that. We're talking about Dark Knight here.
But anyway, best movie, I know what I was going to say now. This came out in 2008, and there's been a crap load of movies coming out, and obviously I haven't seen them all, but the ones I have seen, this is my favorite movie all the way up to now. The only one that I think came close to this movie, and it's not a superhero movie, was the movie Warrior. I love that movie too. May review that later. But it's great.
It's a Rocky wannabe.
It's a modern day Rocky.
Anyway, like I said, great movie. Nothing really bad to say about it.
No.
Raise the bar, buddy.
Ledger stole the show. Now, we'll see if Bane can step up his game. Like I said, I know they're two different bad guys, but he's still in the villain category, and he's going to have to do something big to outshine Ledger.
And there's Catwoman too, so you don't ever know.
She's kind of in between, though, good and bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is our review for The Dark Knight, and I almost did it. But I guess we'll be back for The Dark Knight Rises, unless we do something before then. But until then, Mr. RayeZ signing off.